Good morning, grade 6. How are you today? You know that I have decided to make sorts of revisions for you, and in the last time we did a revision about the past tenses. Today we will inshallah do a presentation about the present tenses in English. Not all of them. This presentation will cover 3 tenses: the simple present, the present continuous, and the present perfect. So let's start. Now first, the simple present. This simple present form of verbs is very simple actually, and it is used to describe habits, unchanging situations, general truth or scientific fact, and also fixed arrangements. This tense is called simple because the form of verb is very simple. It is the base form of the verb. In case you use singular pronouns, you have to add s to the verb, and in case you are using plural pronouns, you don't have to add s to the verb. Now here we have some examples. To express habits or general truth, repeated actions or unchanging situations, emotions and wishes. Like for example, I smoke, it's a habit. I work in London, it is an unchanging situation. London is a large city, this is a general truth or it's a fact. For example, sometimes we can use it to give instructions, orders, or directions, to tell directions. Like you walk for 200 meters, then you turn left, and you are giving directions here in this sentence. Sometimes we use it to express or to talk about fixed arrangements. We can talk about the fixed arrangements in 2 forms: the simple present, or sometimes in the future simple future. Now, like your exam starts at 9 o'clock. Also, we can use it for talking about scientific facts, like water boils it's at 100 centigrade. Now, what is the formation of simple present? Now, it's very simple. Okay, you have to add s to the verb, to the base verb, in case you are using singular pronouns, and in case you are using plural pronouns, you don't have to add s at all. In case you need to add not to the sentence, you can use do or does. Okay, but make sure that after do and does you have to use the the infinitive form. For example, he goes to the library often. Okay, if I need to add not here, it should be he doesn't go to the library, not he doesn't goes. He doesn't go. I always wake up at 6 a.m. I don't wake up at 6 o'clock. Okay, now I will talk about here the present continuous, and this tense is describing a continuous or ongoing action at the present time, at the moment of the speaker producing the sentence. It expresses an action which is in progress at the time of speaking and has not been completed. The present continuous tense is therefore used in the following conditions. So here we have some conditions to use it. Now, it is used for an action that is occurring at this time of speaking, at the moment of the speaking. So that's why we need to, for example, the key word for this condition is right now, or at the moment. When an action in the future is mentioned without specifying the time or when it will occur. When I'm gonna talk about an action, okay, and I'm not sure about the timing of this action, so you can use the present continuous. When we talk about a planned or an arrangement, event or action that is said to take place at a specified time, if I have a fixed arrangement with fixed timing, so we have to use the present continuous. Also, we can use it when we talk about an action which is happening but not necessarily or is occurring, but not necessarily while we speak. It's not important to mention it while we are speaking. It is used also in a changing situation with adverbs like always, which describe an action that happens frequently. The formation of this tense is you have to use the 2 forms, or actually 3 forms of verb to be with ing. you have to use is, are, or am, and then you have to add ing to the verb. Now in case you need to add not, like this example, you can add it to the verb to be. Now here we have some examples. The noise is beginning to give me a headache. I'm complaining to his mother about him. Why aren't you doing your homework, Ravi? Make sure to use is with the singular pronouns he, she, it, am with I, are with they, you, we. Now, here you can see some keywords or helping words that will help you to specify or to identify the tense of the sentence, the tense of the verb. You have to find these words in any sentence, so I want you to read them carefully. Now we will talk about the present perfect. The present perfect is used in case of repeated actions, and those actions are happening in a period of time which is not important, and actions that began in the past but are not finished yet and will probably finish in the present as we speak. So here we are having two actions are happening in the past and completed are not completed yet, and the result of these actions are still happening at the present time. Now, it is commonly used in actions or events that began in the past and have continued into the present. They are used also to show an action that has been completed, to indicate a time period that has not yet finished. This tense is often used with the phrases that begin with "this is the first" or "second time" and so on. It is used to describe or express an action that is repeated in the past. So when we talk about a repeated action in the past, we use the present perfect. We use the present perfect also to indicate or to describe actions that have been completed in the recent past. The formation of this tense, you have to use has or have with the past participle form, as you can see. Now, when to use have? Have is used with plural pronouns like they, we, I, and you. Has is used with singular pronouns like he, she, it. In case you need to add not, you can add it to have or has, yet you have to use the past participle after them, even if you add not, like the examples here. We have known each other for a very long time. There haven't been many contenders for this role. Has there ever been a war during lifetime? I have just eaten. We have had the same car for 8 years. Now, to help you, I put here some keywords to help you to study this tense. Now, if you have for, since, already, just, yet, before, never, ever, you have to use the the past perfect. Has, have with the past participle. Yet you have to think very carefully about the situation you have to imagine the situation of the sentence. That's it for today. Cannot wait to meet you in another period. Inshallah, I will tell you about your homework in the group. Wassalamu alaikum.